DTM Sampath sir to conduct the session. So over to you.
Friends, tabletop session is an opportunity for people to develop quick thinking and apt responses to whatever is posed, maybe a situation or a question or anything in life, not necessarily in Toastmasters, outside also this will be a very useful technique and skill. So in table topic, the timer was already explained. It is 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute is a minimum qualification, 2.5 minutes is the maximum for the qualification. So at 2 minutes, when you see the rate, try to quickly finish off. Today I will do another thing. I will not give any paper to you. This is not done. This is not the proper procedure, but we have started, so people don't listen properly. I will tell 2 times the topic. If it is not clear enough, you can say ha ha ha. So, which means you are not liking it. So I will repeat it. But you have to listen attentively. Try to grasp what is the essence and soul of the proceedings, not just the words. You try to answer them in the best manner that you can. So this is one of the things. And the second thing is today, partly because I didn't know the theme, and also because I don't believe you have to align all the topics to the theme. I haven't attempted that. So don't be surprised. Anyway, we are celebrating. Even this table topic is a celebration. So we have to ask for volunteers. Generally, nobody volunteers. So I will volunteer your name to help you. And when I see somebody after a long time, what do you think? Here is the person I have to catch. Toastmaster Vijayarani. There is another thing in the topics today. To try to tell me at the end what it is. Toastmaster, I am going to give you a small problem. Comment on it. Barking dogs seldom bite. Barking dogs seldom bite. Is it clear for you? Yes.
Thank you, Tabletop Master. Good evening, Toastmasters and my dear guests. Barking dog seldom bites. Ho ho ho. And for Toastmasters, barking dog seldom bites isn't true. We are someone who will bite and then bark. We'll bark and bite. And it's a old saying that barking dogs seldom bite. Ha ha ha. But it is not true with my wife actually. Especially this happens with politicians. They promise a lot of things and they do nothing. And here comes barking dogs seldom bites. This is a thought-provoking thing. Why this proverb would be? And do you have any opinions? Why? How come this proverb would have got evolved? Anybody has an opinion? Yes.
People who speak English and they don't even know.
Yeah. I understood. I want to ask you how this would have got evolved. This proverb would have got evolved. Barking dogs seldom bites.
Somebody why people know.
Somebody would have.
Not seriously.
If your elders and all, anybody, if they scream at you or if they scold at you when you do mistakes, it's not to hurt you, but probably to improve you.
So wow, that's really amazing. Actually, I like this. Actually, I think this should be true. Actually, this should have been true. Actually, not all the dog, but for elders, would you come and use the word dog? Actually, again, that's a. It's a metaphor. So every metaphor comes out from reality actually, from the ground. There is a reality. This metaphor actually, thanks for giving this topic, sir. Actually, I will think about dig into this probe. Actually, how this had all got evolved. Box. Prepared speeches. Thank you.
Second person I would like to invite here is Toastmaster Krishna. You want a tough topic or an easy topic?
Very.
Whatever you ask, it is the same. He just gave you a chance. Okay. I will give you a controversial idea. You have to agree with it and speak. Don't disagree. The controversial idea is recession is good for the economy, because you are a finance man. I have seen, I have given you specifically this topic. Recession is good for the economy.
Thank you. I just have to clear one myth. I'm not into finance, I'm into IT. Okay. So, having fortunate enough, like this is one of the very closest topic which is close to my heart, because I started my job when the Great Recession started. So somewhere in 2007 I started my job, and just 6 months into it we had a Lehman's crash, and that is when we started seeing everything falling down. So during this time, even now or today, I interact with people. Like, let's say I go in an auto, I speak to them like how is their life. I go in an Uber, I speak to them how is their life. So that is a moment where in many of the interactions, many people were sad. But if you look at the trends over the period of time, 2008, 2009, and 10, 11, we moved on. Right now, if you look at India's economy, it is not completely dependent on software. So when we are hit by such a crisis, we as the people learn different alternatives to take us forward. So considering that today we had another crash in 2018 again, exactly 10 years later. When we look at the things today, standing in today's field, we did not care about it. It was all okay for us. People lost money, someone lost money, that is all fine. But today, if you look at the software stocks and all, they're growing by 20%. If you look at them in January this year, and today they are 20% higher than what it is supposed to be. So we are not bothered about US economy, how they are treating our software services. We are not bothered about many other things, because we have developed a capital within India wherein we can sustain on our own feet and move forward. So considering that, I always think recessions are very good for us to provoke new thoughts and give us new ideas and stand on our feet to identify the new ways. So over to you, sir. That is my thought.
When it comes to the table topics, can I have guest Akash? I saw one Akash. Even that guy is a limit. We just finished having a sumptuous dinner at a restaurant, and when you feel inside your pocket, your wallet, your card and cash, everything is all missing. You just had a sumptuous dinner and you find your wallet is missing with all the cash. Please deal with it.
The first thing I'm reminded of as soon as he told me this thing, I'm reminded of Allah Tarbugam. I think everyone would have come across that joke wherein he switches off the main light and just runs away. I associate myself with that. I would predominantly do that. What else? Yes, in today's world, there's mobile. I would have used my mobile, called someone, come, pay, or else I would have done what Vadivel did. Run away. That's all. But obviously, I have something which my parents gave me. Fool anyone you want, but never someone who's given you food. That is the basic element which everyone requires to survive. So I would mandatorily not do what Vadivel did, but yes, I would call someone or ask the one who is there in the restaurant, to just give me some time so that I can come back. I obviously believe humanity is still not lost. They would have seen my face, looked at the truth which I have, which I possess, and would have allowed me, I guess. Apart from this, what else could I have done? Apart from using mobile, had I lost my mobile too? The worst situation. Look in my pocket, no money. This pocket, no phone. Back pocket, nothing there. Just with the trouser and the shirt. What else can I do? No other way left. There's no other way left. I should just be employed there for whatever I ate. Yes, give them the favor back. You gave me food, I'll give you some favor back. And yeah, go ahead, live my life happily with what I have at the right corner. Thank you. Thank you.
If you are not a guest and if you are a member of Menti, you could have told you are a Menti member, they would have let you off. Because our president can always pay the bill. Next, is there a lunch without Sampath? Not in South India. Toastmaster Thomas Abraham. No TT without Toastmaster Thomas. So, pet statement, favorite statement of mine. I want you to talk on this. Adam, all there is to be said. Adam has said all there is to be said.
Adam, my dear friends, was the first ever lover of this world. Adam had only one love. Her name was Eve. When a man and a woman with no pest around to trouble them are together in the Garden of Eden, do they need Shakespeare to help them with the script? They had a great time. Till, of course, something else happened. But the point I have is, Adam knew how to woo this girl. Adam knew how to deal with a woman. When a man can deal with a woman, what is left in this world? So he had the entire universe in his vocabulary. He had the entire universe in his dialogue. I don't think anyone has come around to better him as a lover. I don't think any man has ever had to say anything more to a woman that Adam ever had to say. Remember, they didn't even have it in their DNA, in their cultural conscience, what love was. So Adam had to invent with no benefit of cultural past. Unlike us, in our blood, both men and women, runs the learnings of generations, of centuries. Therefore, it goes without saying that Adam was the ace communicator. If there was a Toastmasters club, he would have been there. He should have been there. Therefore, in a nutshell, you asked me about Adam's capabilities. Adam was the ace communicator. There is nothing more to say. There is nothing more I know than what Adam knew. Over to you, sir.
Toastmaster Balaji. I will give you a very simple quote. Every day is a second chance. Every day is a second chance.
Thank you, DD Master. Good afternoon, Toastmasters. And
Good afternoon.
members and guests. Every day is a second choice. Second chance. This is something that I actually practice every day in my life, because there are situations that I go through when I teach to students or when I am at work, that there is a balance that you can't go right all the time. So when we fall, that's when I reminded that, yeah, there is one more chance. There is nothing to lose. You can do it better the next day. You know, there is nothing like this is the last time that one has to do anything in life at all. And there is all the more reason that I get charged to do it better the next time, because I have failed. So there is always a second chance for you to do better. There used to be a saying that you don't get a second chance to make the first impression. But then, when you look at it practically, there is always a choice and a chance for you to do better the next time. There are so many situations that come across, even at home, outside, at work, with people. You falter when you talk, or when you speak, or when you teach. So it's important to note that it's not the end of all. There is always a next chance, which is a second chance. Thank you.
I want a guest. Volunteer, please. Any guest? Today, is there no lady guest?
Yeah.
Your good name? Rajesh. To be Toastmaster, Rajesh. What do you prefer? An apple or Samsung? And why? What do you prefer? An apple or a Samsung? And why?
Because of I use I only use Apple oriented, Android oriented things are not possible to use for iOS or those things only I use for software only use for Apple. But if I use Samsung means if I all those Android oriented things I will use some support things it is not some configuration not support in Apple. Some lot of things suppose if I any amount also verify the contact with Samsung. If I lost any my mobile, my Samsung mobile now, so it is easily to if I lost now very quick my Apple, so like
How many times? Two more, one more?
no.
One more. Finish. One more. Toastmaster Asif. Are you doing any role today?
No.
Because we came from behind the counter. I will give you one word. You have to comment on that one word. Are you from Kannada? That one word is a double word which has entered Oxford Dictionary. Ayo! Ayo!
Good afternoon, everyone. So first time I'm hearing from Saleh, some GK I got today. So like everyone of us came across this word in our life. Everyone have faced situation. Like the situation I have faced many times. When first time I had a bicycle, I fell down. So that's the first time I used that word. Whenever my mom used to beat me, like I used to run away from home. Yes, most of the times we use these words. This word. Still, I don't understand how foreign people may use these words. People who are not even aware of this usage in their languages. The common ways people can use this, like they will suppress in these situations, but usually our older generation people use this word is like when any sad situation takes them that's what they use, but my generation people use only for the surprise situations, like when accidents or those things when they use. That's it from my end.
already finished. Only who is written. Progress and pollution. Progress and pollution.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Actually, I didn't find what is the connection between progress and pollution. I'll talk about these two different things, progress and pollution. Progress, I think, as individual, if you think about progress, what we make is, I think we should think about ourselves, what the progress we make every day. It's going to the years going to end, how we were previous year and how we are right now. So that's the progress. We should not think about how the other person is and how we are doing compared to the other person. So progress, I think we should think about our own selves. And pollution, I think we should be very, we are talking more about plastic, no plastic and without plastic. So we should be very aware about the pollution that we are making. Not only plastics, not only about the plastics and other things. Other than this, even sound pollution, there are a lot of other pollutions we have studied in science and during our school time, which we forgot. We should think about other pollutions as well, and we should try to avoid all sorts of pollution to make India better. Thank you.
I have succeeded in making humor out of the doctor. Today there was no humor, you were very serious. Guest Kaushik. The topic is no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain.
Good afternoon, everyone. No pain, no gain. It's a very common topic for me because I never work out for exams. So no pain, no gain. I never stress myself for exams. I just go whatever I think I write in the exams. It's nothing come there. It's the same way we do in our lives. So life is nothing we can do without work. So if we do our work, we'll have some gain in it. Thank you.
If you had taken a little more pain, probably would have got the award. Is there any other guest volunteering?
Yeah,
I have
guest
some
volunteering.
guests.
That person was.
Who? You
You volunteer.
Yeah. Good name? Prashant. To be Toastmaster, Prashant. Are you pointing? No. I will give you this topic. Every man has his price. Every man has his price.
Good evening, all.
Good evening.
Every man has his price. Yeah, so this is a very, I can relate this topic to the previous TD topic given that no pain, no gain. So if every man has to win his prize, or every man, his prize is his success which he achieves at each point in his life, in his academics, or be it in his professional career, or be it in his personal life. So if you have to achieve your prize, you have to put effort to achieve that. And so it shows, so every man can win his prize only when he puts his effort and when he is very focused.
and he uses all his skills to achieve the goal. So this would help every person to achieve his plans. Thank you.
With that, we conclude today's tabletop session. Mr. Timer, can you read the names of the qualified tabletop commentators? Only the names. And please put up your hand or stand up when your name is called.
Sure. So qualified speakers are Krishna, Akash, Thomas, Balaji.
Slow. Because people have to see.
Sure, I'll repeat. Krishna.
First was Vijay.
I'm reading only qualified.
Okay.
Krishna, Akash, Thomas, Balaji, Rajesh, Asif, Alagappan, and Prasant.
You may please vote for the best tabletop commentator in your personal opinion. The paper that is given to you. I have only one comment before I do that. Today, one point I want to highlight to all. Toastmaster Vijay had a topic which he could not grasp immediately, but you see, he nicely tackled it. And he converted the table topic speech into a table topic panel discussion. Congratulations, please do come regularly.